Ava Ryan, welcome to Pop Turn It. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
It's crazy. Like Free Bird's like streaming worldwide on Netflix. It's wild,
I
right?
know. I know. It is such a crazy feeling. I've never experienced anything like this before. It has honestly changed my life. I love Free Bert. It is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's amazing.
I kind of want to know, like, audition processes are different depending on the project. What was it like for Free Bird? Like, did you know it was for Free Bird on Netflix? Like, what did you know about it?
Right. So I had gotten the audition and I remember reading the script and automatically laughing out loud. Like
Mhm.
I thought it was so funny. And I had this feeling, I don't know if other actors feel this, but like I knew that I was going to get the role. Like somehow, like in my soul or something, I just had a feeling that I was going to get it. And I'd been auditioning for a while. And I mean, I'd get callbacks and then nothing would happen. So I was like, all right, this is my thing. I'm gonna get this. And yeah, they didn't know. I remember talking to them, they didn't know that I did social media either.
Mm.
So when I had gotten the callback, I did the table read, and then they're like, "Oh, you do social media? We had no idea." So that was kind of cool. Like I got the callback not because I was like uh an influencer, but because of my acting. Like that was a good feeling. It was pretty cool.
No, that,
Because a lot of people think I got the role because like the social media stuff.
absolutely. No, that's so well
Yeah.
said. And um, was it like, did you, what scene, was it a specific scene that's like in the show that was the audition process?
Yeah, so the audition, I remember there being like two, I think, but the
Okay.
one that I can really remember is where I come in and I'm like, you went on a podcast, I've never given a hand job. That's like the audition that I had to do. And I remember being like, okay, this is insane. Like this is a little crazy, but it's really
Mhm.
funny. So whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but I remember reading with my dad, and I kind of knew who Bert Kreischer was, but I wasn't super like sure. I don't know. I never really saw anything, but my dad was like a big fan, so he like kind of talked me through like what he did, like comedy wise, like what his comedy was like, and then he helped me with the audition. It was really cool. So
And
yeah.
there's a lot of preparation, right, that goes to it until until like before you actually get there, right? So I kind of want to know that I'm sure there were some Zooms with Bert and everything, but what was it like getting there and finally working with Bert and everyone? Like, what take me through that because like that's when it's like, wow, like it's this is happening, like it's real. We're all here, right?
Right, right. So I did the audition, and I don't know, like I just like was like, all right, we'll see what happens. I remember throwing the script away. I was like, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna let time pass and see what happens. And I got a call back, and I was super duper excited about that because callbacks are huge. I was very excited, and I thought I was gonna be doing a Zoom with Bert and everybody, and just doing like kind of a, I guess second audition. And they're like, never mind, actually, we're gonna fly you out to LA, and you are gonna do a table, not a table read, a what's it called, Mom? It's like a chemistry read. Right,
Chem read,
right.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So I flew out to do a chemistry read with Bert, and I met Lilou, and I automatically fell in love with her. I was like, she's the funniest kid I've ever met in my life. And then I met Arden, and I don't know, everybody just vibed so well. Like we were laughing. It was like super, just a super fun chemistry read. Like it was nothing too serious. We were all having a great time. And after that, I think a few weeks later, once I was home, they told us that we were going to be doing the I'm like forgetting words today. The pilot. We were gonna do the pilot, and we ended up filming that. For a while, we didn't know if it was gonna get picked up or not. So I was very nervous for like half of 2025.
Mhm.
Like I was very nervous. And then I found out we were gonna be filming in Atlanta, the
Mhm.
summer of 2025, and I'd never been to Georgia prior to Freebird, so I didn't know what to expect, but I ended up loving it. It was so much fun. I went to the Cabbage Patch Baby like facility. I'm not sure what it's called. There's so many weird things to do in Georgia, like the Coca-Cola factory and the Cabbage Patch the
I did not
museum.
have that on my bingo card that was like that you were
Yeah,
showing up for
right.
Atlanta.
People ask, so what did you do when you weren't filming? Oh, I went to the Cabbage Patch
Was it like a
facility. Like
museum or was it like a factory?
I honestly don't even know what to call it. It's like a hospital, like a baby care hospital.
Yeah,
It
okay.
it like takes you through like the
Is it like a
like the
store?
history.
Like, can you buy Cabbage Patch Kids?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
it's a
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
store.
it's like,
Yes, and there's
like
a tree.
it's like an emporium.
Right, thank you.
Yes.
And there's a tree where like Cabbage Patch babies are born every hour, and it's like the strangest
I have
experience.
to look into this. I did not know about this.
It is one of the strangest experiences I had ever had, but I went with Lilou and her family and my mom, and we had a great time.
Reminds me of like a more intense version of Build-A-Bear, like Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Right, right. Build-A-Bear, but much more sinister and creepy. Like
okay, no, that's interesting. I'm a filmmaker as well, so I'm thinking about all the
Yeah.
horror movie possibilities.
Oh my God.
right now.
No, literally pitch one right now. Like I would be watching that. It would be the first.
I kind of wanted to also ask, like, and you kind of brought it up a little bit about like filming the pilot, playing the waiting game, and like actually getting there. Like,
Right.
whether you've been on a set one time or thousands of times, right? Like, I ask a lot of actors this. There's always gonna be learning experiences, right? That you're gonna
Right.
take to future projects. So, what were some, from a storytelling acting perspective, learning experiences on Free Bert that you're gonna take specifically for future projects?
Right. Honestly, gosh, I don't know. I've learned so much throughout this experience. Like, I don't think there's one thing that I can really point out. It was just like the journey of I mean, I guess I learned to be patient,
Yeah.
to be patient with things like this because I was very nervous for half of like as I said, like half of the year before I knew that it was picked up or not. And I learned to be patient and kind of just like see, just let I don't know, just let it happen and see what happens, I
Yeah.
guess. Just patience with all these things because it's a long
Well, at
process.
some point, it's really out of your hands. Like you could do,
Right.
like you just do, you just get there, you do your lines, and that's it, right?
Right.
Like,
And then as I said, I just threw the script out and I was like, I can't think about it or else I'm gonna be like too nervous and think about it all the time. A lot of times with auditions, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna see what happens.
mhm.
And that's what I did with Bert. And yeah, I guess I learned to be patient and just let things play out.
Absolutely. I kind of wanted to, we talked a little bit about, the content creator path that you took, and now you're going into
Right.
acting. And
Right.
I do find it interesting because your answer to this can be a lot of different things. I'm really excited to chat with you about it. But that kind of
Yeah.
relationship and that tag team between your work and life as a content creator versus an actor, do they complement each other? Are they completely separate? Like, what do you think about that? I do find that very interesting.
Yeah, God, that's a really good question, honestly. I haven't really thought about this, but I think content creation is more where I let like just I just say whatever I want, honestly. It's kind of like more of a hobby for me. I love doing like videos and doing content creation. It's always been something that I'd love to do. And
Mhm.
even like when I was little, my mom literally would just take random videos of me and I got this following by accident. Like it wasn't even on purpose. I remember with the I smell like beef video. I don't know
Was
if
that
you
the
know.
first video, by the way?
Yes, it
Okay.
was, it was, it was. So, it was a video my mom had filmed of me, and she was, like, showing it to the family, and, I remember I think one of my aunts had told her, like, "You have to post this, this is so hilarious, this is so funny," and she's like, I don't know." I think, like, a few years passed, and then she finally, like, built up the courage, like, "Alright, I'm gonna post it, whatever," and she did not expect it to go viral. It was
Yeah.
very insane.
It's
It
interesting too, right? Because then a platform kind of emerges, and then there's all these opportunities for other things. And like you've done a lot of
Right,
different kind of like little shows and
right.
skits and vignettes, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna be honest, I found that video a specific way. The I smell like beef. I'm a
Yeah.
big pro wrestling fan, so someone kind of
Really?
did a mashup with the John Cena theme song,
Oh, shut up!
and the I smell like beef. Yeah, that's how I found
That's
it.
awesome! That's so cool. Wait, I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it, but it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
someone like it's like a mashup, right? Like they put it
yeah.
together. It was hilarious.
That's such a fun way of finding my I smell like beef video. I love
Yeah,
that.
I know. That was like literally how I found it. Do you ever go back? I mean, TikTok is a thing, but like, especially with the 2016 kind of trends and everything, like I grew like I loved Vine so much, right? Are you going
Oh.
back and seeing like old like Vine was like
Oh my God. I mean, of course. Like
Vine was like
TikTok.
pure comedy though. It's
No,
interesting, right? Like
right,
TikTok was the dancing and other things and creative.
right,
Vine was like funny. Do you agree with
right.
me on that?
Vine walked so TikTok could run.
Yeah.
Like TikTok TikTok I like, but sometimes it gets too serious and I'm like, all right, I'm going to Reels now. I can't do this. I'm going to Instagram Reels. But like Vine, it's just everything was lighthearted and funny and like I don't know. I find myself just like looking up Vine compilations on YouTube. And sometimes I see myself and I'm like, yo, who's that? It's weird. But there's
How
always like
often would you say it happens, like when you're talking to your mom or your team about like certain videos where it's like for us for Popternative, we do a lot of content and we cover a lot of TV and film, and like we know sometimes what's like what are the hot shows and what can do well and everything. You know what I mean? Like for example, like Heated Rivalry is like very popular with our audience. Right?
yes, Heated Rivalry.
But like sometimes we do things that we're like we had no idea, right? Does that happen a lot, would you say, with some videos? Like where you're like, wow, like this took off a lot more than we thought? Or is it kind of like you have an idea because you know your audience?
Yeah, like I mean, even as I said, like when we first posted the Smell Like Beef video, we never knew that it would blow up the way that it did. I mean, not we, I was like 2, but my mom, she had no idea.
Yeah.
And I think as my I don't know, social media as my social media progressed and I got more following, we just posted random videos and we didn't know how they do, but I think a lot of them did well. And like the frickin' bats video, I had no idea that that would go as viral as it did. I remember, I think I was like filming a video of myself on my mom's phone, putting her lipstick on, and I was just like saying random things. And I was like, it's frickin' bats. I love Halloween.
A lot of it was just really kind of like real life things that happen real time that were just filmed on camera. Like there's no effects. That's what makes that was literally Vine too, right? It was just
right. Just random candid videos. I think that's what made it so special, really.
Absolutely. And it's interesting. And then and last question too, like there's gotta be, I know you've done a few interviews already too, but like is there any like cool, funny on set moment that you could share with us right now, specifically on Free
Oh my
Bird?
God. Oh my God. Yeah. So we'd improv a lot, and I think that's what made the set so much fun is they gave not only the kids but the adults like they let them improv and kind of experiment and be creative with some of the script. So sometimes we just throw in things and see where that took us. So I remember when we were filming one of the last scenes of me and Bert talking, and he's like, if you don't win Miss Barklage, hey, it's fine. And I remember I threw in like, I don't really give a fuck about the conversation, and everybody started laughing, and it was so much fun. And then Lilou, she was like the queen of improv on set. She did a lot of improv on set. Lilou was the improv queen. We were both like very into the improv. They just let us be very creative, and I think that was the funniest, best part.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so good. I also find it funny how like we were talking about Vine and TikTok, and like the Free Bert kind of TikToks are going crazy. Like the scene, like my favorite scene, like the school scene, right? Where like I'm sure there was a lot of it. I wonder if that was improv too, right? Like when he's getting the 411 about who's who and stuff. Like
oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I think some of that was improv too. I'm not sure. I don't really remember because that was like one of the first scenes we did. But yeah, that scene was so much fun.
That's on TikTok a lot. That's like going online a lot on TikTok.
Yeah, and people are starting to make edits, and it's just so weird to see. Sometimes my friends will be like on their For You page and they'll send me videos and be like, oh, who's this? And it's like a video of Free Bert. It's really funny because a lot of my friends and people like I don't know, I don't talk to as much anymore. They'll text me and be like, I just watched your show and it was so good. It's just like a great feeling to like have people care about the work we did. It was so much fun.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And Free Bert streaming now worldwide on Netflix. It's crazy, right? That I just said that worldwide, the
that
whole
is
world,
insane.
which is crazy.
That is insane.
It's nuts. Ava, so great chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. It was so good meeting you.
Your Instagram is and like TikTok. It's like if they put Ava Ryan, they'll find it, right?
Yeah, Ava Ryan official. You'll find me.
Absolutely. This has been popturnative.com/popturn for previous episodes. Until next time, this is Ava Ryan and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popturnative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popturnative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.